Welcome, everyone, to Banboche 2019. So I will be with you tonight as the MC. My name is Dan Koff. I am the president of Jean Apollon Expressions, and I have been dancing with Jai in the community classes for about 10 years now. Yeah, that's not unusual. There's a lot of people like me, a lot of friendly faces who I see every week. It's really an incredible space that really celebrates diversity and community and folkloric dance. Yeah. So up next, you will see a performance by Ashka. They are one of the many groups who Jean works with to teach folkloric dance and choreograph. They are a really exciting group of young people, ages about 12 to 18. They specialize in street and hip hop. And their fearless leader, Myelina, has brought them here tonight to give you a sample of the kind of work that they do on their own. So they're going to be performing a piece that's a mix of their own choreography and what Jean has taught them. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Another round of applause for Ashka. Thank you. So Jean works with Ashka about once or twice a month, kind of whenever he has free time. It's an example of just one of the many community programs that we run at JAE. So other examples of school programs that we do include Jean works consistently at the Boston Ballet. We have a burgeoning relationship with Somerville Public Schools. We're currently at the Winter Hill Innovation School, and we're looking at expanding our programs there to most of the middle schools. We also do programs at Phillips Exeter, Park School, Cambridge Ringen Latin, and the German International School. So keep quite busy. Youth programming is core to JAE's work, but we do so much more. So up next, you're going to see a video that gives you a little highlight of all of the work that we've done throughout 2019. as you can see by the video, we have gone a lot of places in 2019. We have touched a lot of hearts. We have been on a lot of stages. But to talk about some of our more meaningful work with some of our youth, I'd like to bring up Meg, our dancer, and 2 of our teen apprentices. So, Meg, could you take it away?
Yes. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to see all of your supportive, lovely faces tonight. So, like Dan said, I work with our teen apprentices. All of our dancers do. And they are with us at least 2 days a week. They are welcome in all of our company classes, and they dance right along with us. Usually we go across the floor 2 by 2, one of our company dancers and one of our apprentices. And they also come to our rehearsals where they learn our choreography and understudy our parts. And then my favorite part is when we work on their choreography. And that's such a wonderful collaborative process where usually Jean will choose music and set the tone, and then together the teens and I work on it. So, and then we come up with these great pieces that we performed at Boston Children's Museum. They've performed during our shows, and it's just such a great experience. So they're gonna talk a little bit more about it from their perspective. Here's our first teen apprentice.
Thank you all so much. My name is Austin. I am a second-year student at the Cambridge School of Weston and one of the teen apprentices with the Jai Company. It has been an absolute joy to be a part of this family over the past 6 months, and it's hard for me to even imagine standing here on this stage today. Less than 2 years ago, the word dance was in almost no way associated with me, but little did I know that my first year of high school would take a drastic turn into dance as I continued to pursue the performing arts. And not too long after that, I met Jean, one of the most caring and compassionate people I have ever been around. While I had discovered a love for Haitian dance and its relatable styles, it was when I was welcomed into the Jai family that I was able to truly not just understand and empathize with this style, but that I was able to see the impact that it has on so many people as well. I could not be any more grateful to have been welcomed into this group with such open arms. And while it's difficult for me to say exactly how much I've grown since being with this group, I continue to feel through the music, the movement, and the people just how great of a community this is, how empowered I have felt, and how much I look forward to growing from the next challenge yet to come. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fifi, and I'm in 8th grade, and I go to school here in Somerville, and I've been in the teen apprentice group since September, and this group is really, really great, and I feel like I've grown so much, even just being here for such a short time, and even just like watching the adults practice and following them. It has taught me a lot, and I'm really grateful to be here with these great people, and of course there are others that couldn't make it tonight, but yeah, I'm really, really happy to be with all of you and with these people tonight.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, teen apprentices. So next we're going to hear from Jean and Michel, who are going to talk about what's happening in Haiti right now and also our new work, Traka.
Jean, it's so good to be here, and thank you all for coming. And this video is just amazing.
Thank you.
So, in fact, many of my questions that I wanted to ask you in this dialogue have been answered in this video. So now I'm a bit taken by surprise because, in a way, it's so moving and heartening to see all you've been doing and listening to the teens. And it's congratulations, Jean. And I hope that you all can see the value of supporting Jai and supporting Jean's work.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, being from Haiti and working in Haiti, I work in education, trying to improve education there. And coming to Jean's class has been really an amazing healing process for me, keeping in mind what's going on now in Haiti. And as I was advertising for this event on my social networks, and I was using the word Banboche or Banboche, I became very self-conscious, Jean, because I was wondering, how can we be advertising for Banboche, for a party, while our country is basically under lock? You know, people are being killed, kids cannot go to school, and here we are partying. So I thought, Jean, how can you put these two things together, Banboche and a country that's under this brutal lock, un pays qui est en bas lock, qui n'est pas capable de développer?
To me, again, it is important that we keep Haiti alive, because Haiti is a country who really gave freedom inspired freedom to the world. So to me, as a Haitian grown and Haitian born, thank you. I truly feel like if we keep quiet about it, and if we keep ourselves in a cage and not trying to really come out to party in the name of Haiti, Haiti will really die for good. And to me, for kids to not be able to go to school for the past 3 months or 2 months, and kids seeing a lot of violence in Haiti, and also adult, I feel like this place can really give us a sense of normalcy, of how we can be together with community friends and people who are supporting us to really kind of talk about the issues, but not in a sad way, because we have so much to do. Because if we're gonna keep on saying in the sadness, it's not gonna help us at all.
Wow. That's amazing, Jean. So your response here brings to mind terms that we often hear connected to Haiti, terms like perseverance, resilience, hope, in spite of all odds. And I mean, to think of it, if you think of the history of Haiti going back to Columbus, one can say that our country has been under lock for 5 centuries. And in face of that, you keep that hope going. And I want to ask you, so how do you do it? What's your secret? And I know that personally yourself too, you've been undergoing trauma in your youth. So how do you manage it?
To me, when I lost my dad in Haiti in 1991, my dad was pretty much killed in Haiti. Not in front of us, but almost in front of us. We couldn't find the bodies to bury because they were running in the street with my bodies, with my father's body parts. So to me, seeing young kids in Haiti, also young kids here in the community here, they need us and they need guidance. And the community dancers who come to my class also too, people come with their own trauma and they want to release it. And dance to me, it's the best way you can release.
Absolutely.
Dance, to me, it's the best way. To me, I feel like we definitely have to be more supportive in the community of how we interact with each other, because the world is very disengaged and people are very afraid to even talk to each other. Now there is a new scare about, be careful with your kids, walking with your kids, because people are trying to kidnap your kids. There's so much distractions happening. So to me, if I'm gonna stay distracted, my work will never be done.
Right.
And the work that we do in the community with dance and really supporting kids and trying to really deal with trauma,
right,
it's really important to me, and that's the reason why I'm invested for the rest of my life.
Excellent, John. Excellent. So in Haiti now, there are a few movements, many of them led by very young people. And so one of them is called Haiti Nouvelle, which means the Haiti that we want. There's another one, actually, we're lucky we have Rebecca Obuno here, who represents that particular group in Boston. She builds. There's a group of women trying to build a new Haiti. So thank you, Rebecca, for the work that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
There's also the work that Asseyez pour Haiti. There is the work done by P4H. Those are young, often women, young women trying to rebuild a new Haiti. So in a way, Jai is part of that movement as well, trying to create a new Haiti. So can you share with us details of your vision for this Haiti Nouvelle, for this new Haiti that you dream of?
The Haiti that I dream of is being in my country working with youth, having a performing arts school, or having pretty much satellite educational school that we can educate kids in dance mostly, but also to really on their dream. Because being a dancer, of course I'm a dancer, but I have so many other trades that I do. And to me, I feel like dance really allowed me to become who I am today. So I would like to really be able to go to Haiti, not only every summer, I would like to be in Haiti maybe 5 months a year or 6 months a year,
Okay.
and really sending other people to really help, because there are other young Haitian, very talented in Haiti, who work with us for many, many years, who also looking for those kind of work to do in Haiti. So myself, I would like to really be this person who will go to Haiti, create a performing arts school or any kind of trade school could be, so those kids can really have a new life. Because we went to Haiti in the videos that you see, most of the time we work with those kids with, for 1 month. Some of them never ate food for like a week, and they still come and dance with us. And after that 1 month, you should see the transformation in the life of those kids. So to me, I feel like it will be a burden if we cannot go to Haiti anymore to really do the work that we do, because also in the community here, we have a spring intensive program that we run with those kids. Most of those kids, some of them come all the way from New Hampshire to come to our program. And to me, those kind of link between Haiti and also the community here, we want to make them stronger, because people are always talking about how scary Haiti is. Here we hear gunshot also too at the same time.
Yeah.
So the trauma in Haiti is very different, but it's pretty much parallel to what we're going through here.
Okay.
And to me, I would like to keep on doing my healing work through dance and keep on inviting the community to be stronger to each other.
Okay, good. Thank you. So now, Jean, so this brings us to Traka, to that choreography. So Traka in Haitian Creole means trouble, but it's a bit stronger than trouble. It's a permanent state of trouble. So tell us about that piece, which is about healing.
Traka is a piece that I wanted to work a long time ago. My co-founder here, Stephanie Sharp, really talked to me many years ago about, Jean, you really should do more of Haitian folklore or do other stuff about Haiti. And I'm like, what, Stephanie, I would like to really talk about the mental state of Haiti. Because since after the earthquake, post-earthquake, Haiti become very down. And if you're really watching the degradation of Haiti, it's not only because of corruptions. Corruption's been there in Haiti for many years, even in this country.
Right.
But to me, the state of mind of our people after the earthquake, after what they saw, people never have really real therapy because people cannot pay for therapies in Haiti. So of course they went on and patch up all the wounds of missing limbs and stuff, but the mind and the heart of these people never been healed. And to me, I can tell you, the first time we went to Haiti after the earthquake was 6 months later. I had people with one leg. I had students of mine who lost a limb, sat down on the side of the schools trying to take class with us. And to me, I was like, how can you do this? Because you're still in pain. You're not even healed yet. And they're like, no, we just want to sit down and heal the drum, at least if you cannot move, because we want to be part of this thing that you're doing. And to me, I feel like Traka talk loudly about what you're going to see the dancers doing in a minute with Traka. Really talk about how we never take the time to even breathe about mental illness. Because mental illness means that you're very crazy in Haiti, and that's when you're not part of society. And to me, mental illness is not, should not be presenting that way. Because we have high-ranking workers in America who suffered from mental illness. But of course, it's a personal issue. But they go to work easily, and people respect them. In Haiti, if you are crazy or people think like you are crazy, you are done. And to me, this should stop today. This should stop today, because I feel like mental illness, there are remedies, there are therapy, there are ways to really treat it. And to me, the work that we do with Jaye, that's what I would like to touch on base right now. It's really out to heal the mental state of our people.
Yeah. So in a way then, Jaye is, so you mentioned the earthquake. So Jaye is healing Traka, but in some ways I see Jaye healing this colonial Traka, because we have this Traka, this trouble that goes back to the French colonization of the country. And one thing which I didn't see in the video that maybe you can tell us a bit more about. So in the summer, you had this workshop with these kids in Lawrence. And I think with BC invited you to be in his studio teaching those kids. And I was moved by a video of these kids from the Dominican Republic, Dominican kids, dancing Haitian music with Haitian dancers, South African dancers. And that was very moving, because if we remember the trauma at the border of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, the massacre of the 30s of thousands of Haitians, and then now to see that dance culture has this power to heal these relationships. Can you tell me more about tell us more about this workshop with the Dominican kids in
Last
in Lawrence?
year, we couldn't go to Haiti last summer because there were so many crazy things were happening in Haiti. So we ended up staying in Lawrence, staying to BC, and also his wife, Amy, who invited us in Lawrence to teach our curriculum at the studio. And we had majority population was Dominican kids who grew up here, otherwise who came from Dominican Republic, and we were able to work with them. And to me, I feel like this conversation needs to start also too, because Dominican Republic is in the same island with us. Why should we be divided?
Right.
And these kind of politics, to me, I feel like they're starting to get boring, and they kill lives, and they really doesn't help promote, culture at all. And to me, to see young kids coming in together, despite of differences, they saw me as a teacher. I saw them as my child, because to me, I have a 6-year-old, son now, and to me, to see a child, even though he's from Dominican Republic, to me, it's my child,
Yeah.
and to me, I should protect that child.
Yeah.
And if we start, dealing with each other in that kind of level, we will find the humanity in each other, and we'll be able to move on and grow together.
So Jai is building unity.
Yeah, it's unity, definitely.
And that kind of unity, that's what we need in Washington. That's what we need in Haiti itself.
Yep.
So now tell me, how are you going to bring this energy, this social change that you're making, say, in Lawrence? How will you bring it to Haiti and other parts of the world? Because I think that Jai is needed, especially there. If you think of the exclusion of voodoo, the exclusion of LGBT people in Haiti, the killing of
Yep.
gay people. So we need that kind of healing as well. So how do you plan to bring this process in Haiti?
I'm trying to keep that process going with a lot of new friends and and old friends also too. We have new friends in the audience. We have Steve Rose from Life is Good in Haiti, works many years in Haiti. We have many other people in the audience who worked together with us in Haiti before. And this summer we're trying to go in the south of Haiti. And to me, I feel like it's very necessary. We have also Erin Morel, who worked with us in mental illness, in mental health. Pretty much, she came in through the work that we were doing with Kaka, and she sat down with us about meditation, about how we can accept each other. That was very strong to have that kind of work coming in with the company. And we have so many other people. We have the uterine group who's here also too. We have the Worcester group that we work with. So all these people, they really want to do something strong with us. So we're going to go to Cuba this year.
Excellent.
So not this year, next year,
Okay.
2020, summer of 2020.
And you're coming
So
back to MIT, right?
we're going to be coming back to MIT. We're going to be going to Haiti. We're going to be here in Boston or Cambridge and Lawrence. So we have so much to do, but we want you to be next to us. We want you to have our arms together so we can do this. And I would like to also thank Ashka. Marolina, I've been working with them for so many years. I just would like to really say thank you to my board members, thank you to my dancers, thank you to everyone who make this night possible. And you just saw 5% of it. So please, please be patient. There is so much to share. We have the merchants here. We have so many great things from Haiti, so many great arts from Haiti. So to me, I cannot thank Dan enough as my board president. I have all the other board members. I have also Michelle as my advisory board. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for your kind work, for your healing, for helping me to do this. My community dancers also is going to be performing with us. This is the first time that happened in this community. To have my dancers from the Saturday class coming here to perform for you. To me, tonight, you just healed me. My mom is not doing too well, health-wise, because she's very, very sick. But tonight, I feel like I can go back home and I'm going to be like, Mom, you are healed forever, because I just received the healing from you. So thank you so very much. And now I'm going to present Traka to you. So I hope you enjoy the first excerpt of Traka. Thank you so much again.
You can't hide the truth, and if you know your history, you look for history, you'll find it. You can imagine the threat that history imposed, that Haiti imposed upon America since 1803. There was nothing that American imperialism, one other thing I must tell you. From this period, 1803 free, Haiti fought every major European power, the Americans, the French, the Spanish, the Germans, the Portuguese, all of them, trying to bring Haiti down, and not one of them could make Haiti renege on her democratic principles. On that country, there would never be on that territory a slave. Every man, every woman was free. You just make it to Haiti, you're free, no slavery. Everywhere else, no slavery. Everywhere else. In the great America, they were, let's not talk about that. So anyway, you can imagine the threat that Haiti posed. American imperialism, all of its life had only one objective, to bring those slaves back into the plantation. There was only one objective, bringing those slaves back to the plantation. And America, France, all of them could not bring Haiti back to the plantation. Even after slavery was made illegal throughout the Western Hemisphere and was even abandoned, the Emancipation Proclamations were everywhere. Haiti continued to be the guiding inspiration for Africans throughout the Western Hemisphere.
With many a winding turn, that leads us to who knows where, who knows where. But I am strong enough to carry him. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So on we go, his welfare's my concern. No burden is he to bear. We'll get there. For I know he will not encumber me. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. If I'm laden at all, I'm laden with sadness that everyone's heart is not filled with gladness of love for one another. Thank you, Lord. He said it's alone. I said it's alone. Hey, it's a long, hard road from which there is no return. While we're on our way to there, why not share? And the Lord
one more round of applause for our dancers. Thank you to Megan McGrath and Rylan, Melissa, IJ, Lonnie, Nadia, Velouz, and BC. Yeah, the movements are amazing. Just to make sure you understand, so we are still, what you witnessed just now, you are the first ones to have seen this new choreography. We wanted to share with you our community first. This is all in preparation for the next round of performances that will be held at the BCA the last weekend in May. So you can mark your calendars now. This choreography is all being created through our Boston Dance Makers residency at the BCA, so that's why we're going to performance there. And we're going to continue to do workshops with people who are experiencing trauma, both to help them heal and to help our dancers understand how trauma affects people in their body so they can embody some of that meaning onto the dance floor and share that with the rest of you also. It can be a communal healing experience. So up next, speaking of strength and healing, we're going to have our community members dance. These are folks who join us most Saturdays at the dance complex for our Saturday dance class. And they will be dancing Igbo. Igbo is the dance of freedom. It's a dance of strength and hope. And I hope that you all enjoy. Thank you. Well, that is about the end of our programming tonight. So one more round of applause for our amazing dancers. So what you saw tonight was kind of a sample of all the things that Jai does. All of our work in the community with young kids, all the work in our community with our community dancers, with our professional dancers. We feel like we are kind of taking it up a notch, especially with all the recognition Jean's getting with the Boston Dance Center, Dance Makers Residency at the BCA, his Luminaries Residency at the Isabel Stewart Gardner Museum. The fact that he's been on some of the biggest stages in town, at the MFA, at the Isabel Stewart Gardner Museum. Actually, if you go to the ICA, the Institute of Contemporary Art right now, you can actually see Jean on video as part of part of the latest show that's closing in end of January. So you should definitely check that out. It's called When Home Won't Let You Stay. So it's about immigration. John was featured as one of the stories there. So we're really taking it up. We took it up a notch this year, and we're looking to expand even more next year. We're deepening our commitment here to local schools with Somerville and Cambridge. We're looking at building a permanent home. Yeah. So already the city of I don't know if the city of Cambridge is building this new multi-purpose community space called the Foundry, and there's going to be maker spaces for woodworking, STEM education, metalworking, jewelry, art, black box theater, and, thanks to our involvement, a dance studio. So we're really looking to expand our programming. So we've been doing a lot with very little. So we can do even more with even more. If you can donate today, seeing all of you here today just really makes us feel like we can go forward into this new year with conviction, with strength, and ready to make change. So thank you all so much for coming. If you want to continue to donate, you can visit the merch table. You can just swipe your card or buy some amazing things that we've been creating. You can also donate online or sending a check. And if you are a person who is curious to get even more involved, you may want to think about joining the board. I want to first highlight our current board members. We have in the audience, we have Pierre, Amy, Dana, Marie-France, Roosevelt, Jean-Denis, and maybe one of you. Yeah, so right now we have about 7 people. We're looking to add a few more, so particularly if you have connections to Haiti, so we can get back there and continue our programming. If you might want to take on the role of treasurer, or if you have legal expertise, especially as we're looking to sign contracts and take on permanent space, we could really use some additional capacity. So that's our call to action. And the rest of the night, we can just enjoy and dance the night away. And I want to invite Jean up here for final words to thank you all for coming.
I really want to take the time to say thank you to the musicians, to the dancers, community dancers, to my board members, to each and every one of you who's programming with us. Thank you so very much. I know Stephanie Couch was in the house, Aaron Morel, everybody who's here, who've been collaborating with us. Please continue to do so, because I really do believe without you, we cannot do this. And if you live here, you just say, oh, that was a great show, let me go home. No, I don't want you to go home and just not thinking about us. Nadia Chamberlain was here. I hope that you still hear love. You've been helping us for the longest, so please continue to reach out. Stephanie Sharp, now you are the new manager here. Let's work. Let's do this, okay? Because I want to be here more, and I want to be in your community anytime you need me. So thank you again. Please don't leave without dancing, because we're gonna dance now. Yeah, we're gonna party. Yeah. I need you to party with me. So thank you again for coming. Please visit the tables. I need you here, so thank you again. Have a great night.